I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And, of course, Jimmy Butler. And it's the Pistons to start out. They set the pick. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. The kick to Tatum. Screen by Horford. Inside. And Horford powers it home.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. And the Pistons call time here.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Ivy. Pass delivers. 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. No debate there. He got hammered.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. And stolen by Bay. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Duren. A good look from Horford. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, coaches like it when big guys can consistently step out there and knock down jump shots. Al Horford spaces the court like few others his size.
Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
First personal foul.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Ivy. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. No good with a layup. Here's Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
To the right side. Pass to Bay. Launches a three. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Martin outside. To the inside. Outside Tatum. Back to Gobert. Here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Gobert. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Goes back up. It's deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Cunningham with the ball. 5 points in the game. .11 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the book.
The Pistons. 9.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Reggie Jackson.
Good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Walker. Back to Kennard. Now Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Walker's got his first bucket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
So their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Burks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. Fall.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Strus. Pass to Yurtseven. To the paint. Here's Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And Fall gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. Here's Yurtseven. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Yurtseven's got his second basket of the night.
And what a great dime there from Walker, serving that one up on a platter.
Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Walker. Kennard outside. Yurtseven with the ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Jackson. Here's Fall. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Anderson with a screen. Pass to Yurtseven. Takes a 3. Detroit with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's Knox. The 3-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Strus. Now here's Yurtseven. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Yurtseven a screen. On the wing, Strus. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops it first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Pistons trailing. "17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Fall. Off with the layup. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Heat leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Tatum to the paint. Cunningham on the wing. Down low. Here's Duren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
That one misses.
You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. He's been struggling to do so as of late. But first pick in Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Here's Livers. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent. But so far, the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they've put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Tatum. He's got 5 to the inside. There's the steal. Pass to Livers. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Oladipo. There's a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Grant Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
First free throw is good.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Now here's Tatum, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Horford outside.
Blocking foul called on Cade Cunningham. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Basket's good.
Knocked it down there. As his career has gone on, Al Horford has added more and more to his outside game.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Horford defending. And it's Cunningham missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Back to Martin. Lets it go from deep. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Jovic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And